All countries struck by a military coup since 2020 remain under army rule. Many of these countries are grouping together to mitigate the impact of sanctions and protect against security threats. The three Sahel states of Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali have already signed a collective defense and military assistance pact. The pact is a direct reaction to threats made by regional bloc ECOWAS to intervene in Niger. Economic pressure has continued to increase on Niger's junta, as the past 2 months saw more countries and financial institutions suspend external support following the July military coup. Niger will no longer benefit from duty-free access to the US market for agricultural and manufactured products. Niger's external project financing and budgetary support has lost some $1.17 billion in funding. Major construction projects, such as the Chinese-funded Kandaji hydropower dam, have already declared force majeure. The Nigerian junta has cut their 2023 budget by 40% because of the suspension of external support. Public debt is expected to spike. Another result is that food prices have drastically increased. Some basic goods, such as rice, have increased in price by over 50% since July. However, the threat of a military intervention by ECOWAS has become more distant. It remains unlikely that Niger will be prepared to partake in earnest negotiations to shorten the transition period in the immediate future. Meanwhile, French and European troops are withdrawing from Niger, while US troops have suspended most operations in the country. The loss of foreign military support, both across the region and now in Niger, has been immediately reflected in the broader security situation. There is a heightened risk posed by Islamist militants in Niger's border regions of Tillabéri, Tokoua, and Diffa since the July military coup. The steady collapse of neighboring states' security capabilities will result in the expansion of militant support zones across the Sahel region, which in turn will feed into insecurity in Niger.